bienvenidos, bienvenidas al canal de Tony Gamer, tu canal de videojuegos. Hola, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos, bienvenidas a un nuevo gameplay del PGA Tour 2K21 donde vamos a hacer otro recorrido. Intentaré hacerlo mucho mejor que estos dos últimos recorridos que habéis visto. Intentaremos concentrarnos un poquito porque vamos, últimamente se nos está dando bastante mal los campos, ¿vale? Los hoyos, así que nada, vamos ya con el juego a ver qué tal se nos da hoy. Os espero luego. Ahora.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions. The crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless. And in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers, and they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A 2.
Okay.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, hello. Welcome to the course.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Not a bad line, this one. This shot was about 140 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Wow, what a shot. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
It's time to recap Sergio Garcia's effort from just a short time ago. Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's take a look at the replay.
Those always come in handy. Completely unexpected, but welcome nonetheless.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Handy effort, that one. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Oh, that's incredible. And for birdie too.
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes! What a result! Fantastically played.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the third. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2. This one's looking good.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards, a fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Yeah, quality shot that.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that makes him tied for first. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? A 3-time victor already this season. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Looking good. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 5 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And now we head to the 7th hole where this highlight took place. Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? And back to the course with the live action. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Starts off on a good line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently tied for first. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit short with that effort.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, right on 17 feet. It was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. That's a high-caliber shot. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Just a couple back from our leader. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. You like that, didn't you? John, you're down there. What's happening?
I'm down on the 10th hole, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Looking really good, this one. That's outstanding. What a putt.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 5 under par in their round. In second place. Opting for the 6-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been handling a lot of greens today.
Ooh, that almost went down. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Here we go, Rich, the back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. And there's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Opting for the 5-iron. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
And here we are with the third shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Straight out of the top draw.
Judging it beautifully.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
He's currently sitting in second. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at 5 under for the day, just behind the leader. Choosing the 9-iron here. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one's for birdie. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Well hold. Let's move on. Currently at -5 now for the event. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. That's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay?
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And in she goes. Let's get back to it, shall we? Patrick Cantlay was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues, injury-wise and also personally, losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Make this putt. He'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Over with Justin Thomas here on the 14th now, guys.
This is their 5th shot. That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 14th hole.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, just missed. 4 feet to the cup. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Getting ready to play their third.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
7 feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 3/16. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in free putt territory. It's so far away.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good. Third shot now.
Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia from earlier. Setting up miles from the hole. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, we'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Why not take another look at that effort? Leading by a couple after that hole.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
That should find the cut stuff. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Nice birdie. Well played. Now, current leader is up by 3 shots. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. It's been an impressive display today. Make this and you'll sign off on a 62. Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supporting the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play in this week, great win.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Bueno, pues ahí tenemos un nuevo trofeo para nuestra estantería, para nuestro haber. Espero que os haya gustado el recorrido. He tenido un pequeño fallo al principio, pero desde el principio hasta el final hemos hecho una buena actuación en este campo. Me ha gustado mucho, espero que os haya gustado a vosotros también. Y dejamos aquí el gameplay para dar paso a un futuro gameplay cuando lo suba al canal. Espero que os haya gustado, que hayáis disfrutado y hasta la próxima. Adiós. Muchísimas gracias por haberos pasado por el vídeo, espero que os haya gustado y si os ha gustado no olvidéis dejar like y suscribiros al canal. Muchas gracias y hasta un próximo vídeo. ¡Adiós!